I had a topic I was going to talk about today, and now I can't remember. I feel like this happens to me a lot. Topic, I swear I had something. Networking. That was a really loud clap. Once upon a time, I went to school for event management. At the time, I thought I was going to spend my life planning preferably book events, but parties and conferences and conventions and all that fun stuff. And again, my professors would drill it into our heads that we needed to concentrate on networking. That is, making friends and connections within the industry in order to further our own careers. As an adamant introvert, I absolutely hated it. I avoided it at every possible turn, and surprise, surprise, I did not turn out to be an event planner. So I wasn't surprised to learn that networking is a big part of the publishing industry as well. No matter what corner of the book world you're looking to get involved in, you're going to need to know people. And making a lot of friends and connections can go a long way to making sure you have a fantastic career that can last your entire lifetime. The upside to all of this is that making friends in the book world is actually a lot of fun. So what's the point? Why bother with networking? Well, everyone says it's not what you know, but who you know. And everyone is right, to a point. Just say you want to get a job as a copy editor. Of course you have to know the ins and outs of grammar and punctuation, and be aware of the nuances of storytelling. But just having someone in your circle of friends who knows there's even a position available can do a lot to get your foot in the door. Taking it a step further, having that same person say, hey, look at this girl, she's fantastic and would be perfect for this job. Well, that's how you get noticed. Okay, so what if you're not looking for a job? What if you want to become an author? Do you still need to worry about networking? Absolutely. Call it making friends in the industry, call it networking, call it whatever you want. There are so many benefits that it's really something we all need to take seriously. No matter what stage you're at in your career, getting to know other authors and writers is always going to be important. Not only could they be like-minded individuals who could turn into lifelong friends, but there's future beta readers there, and people to throw ideas around with, and marketing buddies, and people to help promote your books. I got to know the WordNerds through kind of a series of unfortunate events, and it's done so much for my writer platform, and of course I've made some really great new friends. So look for opportunities anywhere and everywhere, because you never know who's going to change the entire course of your publishing career. But please, please, please do not look at this as a what can all of these people do for me kind of situation, because approaching networking with that mentality can stop your career before it even starts. Take time to think about what you bring to the table and what you can offer other authors. I started out with a book blog, which gave me opportunities to get to know other debut and long-established authors by hosting promo spots or hosting them on book tours. From there, once I published my own books, I used those same connections to swap blog posts with, always making sure that everyone is benefiting, either with content for your own blog or promotion for your book. It's always a win-win, and then the further you go along down these paths, the more you get to know people. I know it's kind of cheesy to say, but the possibilities are kind of endless. So what about you? Where can you start? Well, let me just say that the internet is a beautiful, beautiful place, and there are so many opportunities out there to get to know other writers and book lovers that you almost have to go out of your way not to do it. You might not think of it as networking yet, but that's kind of what you're doing. My personal favorite has to be Twitter. You can follow your favorite authors and bloggers and agents and editors and pretty much everyone in between and just see what they're up to. And then eventually maybe they follow you back, maybe they don't. But if you're interacting with them, they're seeing your name out there, and that's a great first step. Another great one is Wattpad, because it's all about books and writing. And if you're commenting on other people's work or putting your own stuff out there, then you're already networking. And just like the real world, you always need to be thinking about properly balancing giving and receiving. You don't want to become one of those writers who's known for always asking, what's in it for me? What can you do to help me? Come comment on my work, without giving anything in return. Everything you do on the internet is working to slowly build that platform, which gets bigger and bigger the more you're writing and putting yourself out there in the book world. Eventually, it's that same platform from which you'll be selling your first book, and that's pretty cool. It means no matter what stage of your life you're in now, you can still be working towards your publishing career and making your writing better and networking. Now, if you are at a stage in your life where you can afford to put more time and energy into all of this, then the other thing I'd recommend is book events. They're all over the place and they are so much fun. Everything from festivals to conventions to author conferences exist for book lovers and for people like you who want to get to know other people who want to get into publishing and who are writing and who love books as much as you do. They are so worth going to, and it's easy to get to know people there because they're there for the same purpose as you are, and they're right in front of you, ready to talk about books. I'll end it there for today, even though we've barely scratched the surface on networking. It's an important topic and one that's worth discussing because it's not something that comes naturally to a lot of us. For now, I'll just say like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'd love to have you sticking around, and don't forget to tune in on Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time for our usual live WordNerds chat. This week's topic is The Diviners by Libba Bray, and I can't wait. See you all then.